And now we have a 2-tier chocolate cake with a raspberry coulis filling covered with chocolate mirror glaze. How much is that again?
$750.
I don't know if you guys have been watching Samurai Turn Pretty. I'm obsessed. But this is the infamous cake that Jeremiah had to have for his wedding. It's his one thing. But instead of actually spending $750 on this cake, I got these two from Bristol Farm. First things first, let's take off the raspberries. Okay, I need this to be really clean and matching this because I'm about to stack these two. Let me take this off. Not too worried about it being perfect because we're gonna glaze it. I'm running my offset spatula all around. Not that I'm rooting for Jeremiah or anything. Two things. I need to prep this for the mirror glaze, so I'm gonna put this whole thing on a rack. Okay, now let's support this cake to hold this heavy cake. We're basically putting this in so that the weight of the cake on top doesn't collapse. And there you already have a 2-tier chocolate cake that's store-bought. Belly, I could have saved you so much money and heartache. That's okay, because I was always Team Conrad. Okay, now that this is ready, let's pop it back in the fridge and we're gonna make our mirror glaze. We're gonna start with some gelatin. I have some water here that I'll add to a bowl. And then we're gonna sprinkle on some gelatin powder and let it bloom for 5 to 10 minutes. While that's blooming, I have to chop up my chocolate, which of course is 70% cacao. Because Belly, cacao is the bean. It's what chocolate is made of. The whole flavor profile depends on the bitterness of the dark chocolate and the sweet tartness of the raspberry. This birthday cake is my one thing. Sorry, I had to. Okay, now moving over to the stove. In a pot, I'm gonna add the cocoa powder with some water and then just whisk it into a paste. I realized I probably should have sifted it first. Now I'm gonna add sugar and cream and just stir it gently until the sugar is dissolved. Okay, so once the edges starts to bubble just a tiny little bit, I'm gonna turn off the heat and take it over here. And then we're gonna stir in our bloom gelatin. Look, it already has that mirror effect, but add in my bloom gelatin. Ugh. We're almost done. I'm gonna take all of this chocolate and put it into this Pyrex. Make it nice and 70% chocolatey. We're gonna pour all of this on top of the chocolate. And then with my hand blender, I'm just gonna mix it with that. Whoa, look at that glaze. Okay, now all that's left to do is let it cool down and then we're gonna pour it over the cake. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to make it look good. Whoa. I was afraid we wouldn't have enough mirror glaze, but I think we're gonna be just fine. Oh, that looks so good. Wow. You know what I think makes a cake look expensive? Gold flakes. The raspberry coulis center, which I kind of can't really see. It's just okay. I would have much rather have the sheet cake with milk chocolate, no cacao. 7 out of 10.